Hi there, my name is Ejon Johnson with Capitol High Digital Media, and today we are at JoltCon at Southern University. We're learning about things such as carbon, microplastics, and the environment altogether. And even though I didn't really know much about the event going into it, I do feel like I'm learning a lot from the different presenters that are presenting on that board up there. And overall, there's just a wide variety of people here. Middle schoolers, high schoolers, and even college students, all coming here to learn something. And they may even get the chance to put those skills that they've learned to the test for a potential $500 prize.
Hi guys, my name is Ana Paula. I'm here in this fabulous campus at Southern University with Futures Fund, where we're training kids under coding or photography. Our goal is to expand their minds and give them a little bit of both worlds so they can use that in the future. And we are here today on a Saturday from 8 o'clock until 1 o'clock. We are going to have another event in October. So please come on in if you have not come today. Thank you.
Go! Sit down! Sit down! Sit down! Go. Who else? Ready? Hold on. First of all, fellas, make some noise for Robert. Girls, make some noise for Kate. Ready? All right, this one here is best out of three. Ready, set, go. Go. No! All right, go again. Ready, take go.
So my name is Casey Phillips. I'm the executive director of the WALLS project. The WALLS is a multi-issue organization that's based in Baton Rouge. In 2012, we paint murals. We have a youth empowerment program around coding, digital photography, and entrepreneurship. We have the Baton Rouge Community Farm, and then we also host the annual MLK Festival of Service, and with Metromorphosis, run the One Rouge coalitions around disrupting poverty in the capital region. So this is JoltCon part one. So every semester we have a JoltCon conference, kind of loosely based on the hackathon methodology. It's 2 steps every semester. Today is really about the build day, right? Where you go deep, you learn about the problem, you start thinking about, you come up with ideas to then start formulating solutions around a theme. And this year's theme is around climate, of how art and tech can save the world. And so the young people here, as I said, heard experts, professors, and people in the field talk about things that are threatening the environment. And now they're learning basically how to apply that knowledge into solutions that are both art and tech.
Today we are talking about the environment, microplastics, and the things we can do to prevent the environment from around us swallowing us whole. We're discussing interplanetary solutions and the human fear of the world ending. It is a scary time for all of us, but whenever you're in places like these, it lets you know that the world is in good hands and that there is hope for a better future, even if we as a people right now cannot see it.
You're in outer space right now, right? It's like Star Wars. You look up, there's a moon. Like, we are hurling through space. Whether you believe that we are part of a larger universe or not, you are. And the only reason that we're still standing here is because of gravity. So that is who I am, right? I am part of an organization that is ultimately trying to prepare the human race to become interplanetary. What is happening today?
Well, today we have students from all over the city parish coming together to talk about the world of tech, talk about climate change, talk about technology in extended versions, and last but not least, teaching kids how to build apps, but also teaching kids about photography. And so we bring in some of the best minds together to be challenged, to be educated, but also be inspired.
We just had a mock business presentation for one of the subjects that was being taught during this seminar. I led my own team number 1, with my own crew members and a collection of people who I didn't know before attending this event. We did research on a topic I wasn't too educated on, and using the power of improvisation, we managed to cook up what was considered to be a pretty decent presentation in all of about 5 minutes.
Telling you guys the multifunction climate measuring instrument. Now we've all had those days, right, where we've had plans and we felt as though the weather was holding us back. Maybe a sudden burst of rainfall came in, and even though it felt like we knew it was going to rain, we didn't know for sure until we couldn't cancel our plans properly. Or maybe it was just too hot that day and we couldn't do anything because of that. Well, essentially, the point of this instrument is to give you the chance to be able to predict things like that. For example, our dew point measurements will measure humidity in the air, particularly around trees or greens of that nature, and it'll allow you to be able to predict whether or not it's going to rain in a certain area at a certain time, things of that nature, or how likely it is to rain.
That just goes to show the ability of the people who are here at this workshop and the type of talent that is being cultivated by projects like these. There are various students from various different schools attending this seminar, and because of that, different levels of talent and different levels of experience in certain fields are being put on display and are being allowed to show their creative colors. This is only one of the many opportunities that you could find going to workshops like these, and hopefully it'll spark more interest in them in the future and draw more and more people to the more interesting side of Louisiana.
Basically, what our device allows you to do is pinpoint where you can find the most possible amount of rain and how much rain will appear in that exact time and area. It also allows you to allows you to measure how much rain will fall from that area. So if you know anyone in that area, you could possibly tell them, warn them about what's going to happen.
My name is Anne Riche. I'm the event and support staff for the WALS project, and we are here today with JoltCon, which we are supporting teens who are getting into coding and photography. And today we're learning about climate change and microplastics and how we can better the future for everyone. My role is just to help support for the event and for all of our instructors and students.
Yeah, so we have guest speakers here, but it is so great for 2911 to partner with the real agency behind this work, the WALS Project, the Future Fund. A great shout out to my good friend Casey for all the work he's doing, not just in this space today, to educate the minds of kids, to challenge them, to create a safe place, a great place for them to be themselves, to be able to have think tanks and challenging sessions for them to grow as leaders in the 21st century. It is truly amazing.